way too much cavalry.
Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History in Wargame World, and today I have the incredible fortune to be here at Walt Leach's house, somewhere in Maryland, unknown, and we're playing Pony Wars, and Mike is one of the players. And Mike, I'm going to let you explain what's going on.
Well, what's happened is about a third of the way through the day, we've had a number of U.S. troops come out of the fort, and their goal is to try and bring all the settlers that are scattered through the area back to the fort to keep them from being massacred by the local Indian tribe. And we've had one group already come across a herd of longhorns, but they decided to kill all the outriders. The herd was stampeded, stopped after the Indians left, and because of shooting down here by F Troop, which drove the Indians that were coming through the pass away, the herd is back to stampeding again, right towards a string of U.S. Army wagons, which have ammo in them. The various troops are now in trouble over there. You've got a troop coming through a pass up in this area. You've had two troops come through a pass over there. The Indians waiting in ambush decided they didn't like this, so they decided not to ambush after all. The mining camp on top of the hill, the settlers there decided they were going to fortify themselves. The settlers on this side of the range have all decided they're going to get out of town and go get a free meal at the fort. That's pretty much where we are right now.
All right.
The Indians that had been dealing with the outriders went through the pass, and now they're coming back up to high ground. That's where we are at this moment.
All right, and then two questions. What scale figures are we using, and what rule system? Because people will ask me those two questions for sure.
We're using a variety of manufacturers that produce 15 millimeter figures. The rules are Pony Wars that have been reissued a couple of years ago, and it's designed as a convention-style game.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll do a recap video at the end. And there are rumors that Goober the Traveling Bear may be here also. We will be looking for him. Thank you. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous.
And their distance is close range. It looks like it's a 25 percentile.
Who's the skirmish line?
Well, they're skirmishing.
It says skirmishing. Yeah, that's what you said.
Well,
It's
where do you see that?
That's the way they did this chart. The one on the left, I believe, is the one for the settlers, volunteers, Dando.
What's that now?
Bottom left-hand corner for your hand-to-hand.
Oh, is the attacker, yeah.
Yeah, so the difference between the volunteers, they can't be because that's way too strong. So the settlers are a 17% chance against mounted braves. So you got.
Well, here we are playing Pony Wars at Walt's
Any
house.
figures who are in the way of the stampede
And
and fail to get out are killed.
We have to save and rescue the settlers.
Which way do they go, though?
Very enjoyable game. This is a little mini. We have the ammunition wagons coming up, carrying carbines. Just a quick snippet.
Work out which shots would have caused them to average out the possible directions.
And
So I think
we'll add
it's
this.
still
Outnumbering them horrendously.
All right. Well, here we are at
settlers.
my cavalry are being ambushed by the
now,
natives in the
would it be
pass.
firing herd?
Very
Because
depressing.
they're in the fire?
It will be.
Walt's
firing,
laughing at me.
Yeah.
I'd say
Someone
it's an
pulled the ambush card.
I mean, that's...
He's moving cavalry.
We have defended the line. We are prepared for a mass
Moving cavalry,
native charge.
firing their carbines, can shoot up to 15
Just another
inches.
snip. Well, right now we have a massive Indian assault. They're attacking the cavalry, which happen to be my troops, as we try to get into the fort. And are we continuing another die roll?
We
Yes.
will. Well,
That's all of
That's
them.
all.
Well, Mike did a stunning die roll. My unit there that's holding the fort right now. Mike, can you tell me how many casualties you inflicted on my troopers?
I killed all 9 and
All
one of
10?
them twice.
Wow. So,
Obviously, I scalped the NCO or the lieutenant.
so as we continue playing the world of Walt's Wild West land, my cavalry troop gets slaughtered in front of the fort. Continue watching to see what other exciting adventures we have.
Bill,
and Mike's rolling damn hot today.
Bill, there's a theme here.
What's the theme, Walt?
The theme is you're getting killed.
Thank you.
Get near and
Well, we've been playing Pony Wars for several hours. This is the most enjoyable game I've had in several years at someone's house. And we're here at Walt's house. I'll hit each player, but first we'll start with Walt. What do you have to say about this game we ran? And tell us about it.
It was a very interesting game. At times it looked like we were going to do okay. And then all of a sudden, crap hit the fan and a bunch of Indians showed up and we were kind of hurting. So, yeah. It wasn't looking very good at the end.
All right. And what's that bag you're holding there?
Oh, this is from Scoot's Barbecue. I stop there every time I go down to the muster. And this year the muster's in February in Williamsburg, Virginia. Great little convention. And the people at Scoot's Barbecue is where we always stop and have barbecue, right, Kev?
That's right.
Right. And somebody special wants to say hi to you.
Oh my gosh. It's Goober the Traveling Bear.
Yes.
Well, thank you for allowing Goober to come and visit your game.
Well, been my pleasure.
All right, let's see what Mike. What comments would you like to comment on? You kicked my butt in this game, by the way.
One good die roll, and all of a sudden, B Troop ain't coming home.
Yes, you destroyed me right in front of the gate of the fort.
Yep. There's a group that's threatening an ammo train and a piece of another troop. There's stampeding cattle that could overrun the ammo wagons. One of the settlers have been rescued, but then they wound up being potentially in harm's way with another band over here. F Troop is still fighting in the pass. They're slowly being whittled down, but the Indians haven't decided to run or not yet. Gun runners, which are currently absconded with a stagecoach, if they get to any friendly Indians, they'll equip them with rifles, and suddenly they become a lot more dangerous. We've got some Indians that came on near the village, and they're going to become a problem. And the Indians have started to smoke signal.
So, if we continued for a few more hours, how would the Union or the 7th Cavalry do?
Well, the 7th Cavalry are going to have some issues. Because the Indians are going to continue to bulk up in numbers. As of the current midday settling of points, they are down 28 points. They started in the negative, and they've only been able to recover a little bit.
All right. Well, and we have to ask Kevin. Kevin, do you have any comments about the game? You were rolling a lot for the natives.
Well, like you, it was the most enjoyable game I've played in today.
Played it today.
And I love these rules. I used to play these back in the 80s.
Can you hold them up again in case someone missed
Absolutely.
the introduction? Pony Wars.
This is a much fancier reprint of the original. The original had the that Xerox copy look to it, and I have those at home somewhere. They haven't really changed the rules.
Okay.
They're wonderful. They're a lot of fun. They're just
Well,
not the least of which because we're all on the same side. So of course we're all rooting for the Indians to kill each other. But
well, I guess I'll come back to Walt. This is your house. Thank you for inviting me. My first time here.
My pleasure, Bill.
Anything else you'd like to say in YouTube land?
I just want to thank Bill for being the prolific wargamer that he is, with all the conventions that he runs, so many big 54mm games. It is just a hoot to watch you play.
Well, thanks, you, Walt. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching our YouTube game today. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous. Thank you.